finally nail day. I'm so excited. I feel like I have not done my own nails in forever, which is kind of true because the last time I did it was before the month of July even started, and it's almost August. Oh my gosh, it's almost been a month since I've done my own nails. That can't be right. That can't be right. I just checked and it's August 1st. It has been over a month since I've done my own nails. Anyways, I'm super excited to get into these nails today because I got a new airbrush. Now listen, I love the look of airbrush nails, but this is maybe my third airbrush that I've gotten because every time I get one, it breaks on me. I know I need to like invest in a really good one. I just don't trust it. I don't know why. I don't trust it. I also know that I don't clean it properly, so I've been really good about cleaning this one, and so I'm gonna see if this works, but I'm finally gonna do it on myself today, and I'm actually really excited because I love how it looks. I removed my nails yesterday with the magic remover, and I'm just gonna go in right now with my small sanding band by Melody Susie and just kind of buff the top. And I'm gonna use an RPM of about 6. I already trimmed my cuticles yesterday when I was doing my removal, so today we're just going right into the prep. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is be sizing out my tips, and today I'm using Sculpted Stiletto Medium. Normally I use the long ones, but I decided I wanted to switch it up today. Sometimes when I want to switch things up with my nails, I think to myself, like, maybe I'll try shorter almond nails for once. And then every time I do that, I regret it instantly. I think it looks so good on other people, and I really wish I was someone that liked it, but it's just not for me. So today we're just going to go a little bit shorter, keeping it stiletto though. Alright, my nails are all sized, and then I'm just going to take my sanding band and etch the inside of them. I want to remind you guys how important it is to etch the inside of your nails if you're not using pre-etched ones already. There's other ways to do it. You could do it this way, or I think there's certain products that will do it for you. I've also heard that you could use like alcohol or acetone. I can't remember which one. Right now I'm just going to go in with my dehydrator and my primer by Apres. Just going to do a quick little layer of these. Alright, now that I've dehydrated and primed, I'm going to go in with a thin layer of the Extend Gel Non-White by Apres. This is the same bottle that they sent me a little while back, and I honestly swear by this stuff. I've used it on almost all of my clients and on myself, and I'm almost out. I'm going to have to restock soon. Alright, now I'm just going to cure that for 30 seconds. Alright, and now it's time to put these extensions on. Alright, so I'm just going to take that same Extend Gel, put a thin layer on the inside, pull a little bit up at the bottom, and you guys know the drill. I'm just going to press it down at a 45-degree angle and put it under my light for 10 to 15 seconds. Also, a mistake I used to make a lot when I first started doing my own nails and other people's nails was that when I was putting it underneath the gooseneck lamp, it was like burning my fingers and also burning my client's fingers. And then I realized that my hands or their hands were like a little bit too close to the light. So if you are also experiencing that, just maybe try pulling your hands a little bit further away from the light. I promise the light will still cure through, but you don't want to burn your hands off. Alright, this hand is done. I'm going to go ahead and do the other hand. Also, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel like my nails are extra sensitive today, and I have a feeling it could be from the magic remover yesterday. That's the only reason I could think why my fingers are hurting a little bit in the light. So use magic remover with caution, I guess. Alright, all of the extensions are on, and then I'm just going to cure these for 60 seconds each. These are so much shorter than I'm used to, but I do like them. Alright, now I'm just going to take my file and kind of crisp up the edges a little bit. These are a little bit rounder than I like them, so I'm going to make them nice and sharp. And then now I'm going to go back in with my Melody Susie sanding band, and I'm going to buff the top. I'm going to use a speed of, let's say, maybe like 18? I don't know, that feels right. I normally like to go in with another bit after this to seal the cuticle. However, this specific bit is also pretty good at doing that as well. So if you don't have a different bit to seal the cuticle, you can definitely do it with this one. Alright, my nails are all buffed and prepped, and now we are ready to get into this design, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, so these are the nails that I'm going to be attempting today. I saw them on Instagram by Annalise Obsidian Nails. I also saw Nails X Annalise try these as well, and I'm also such a fan of her work, so I think that the Annalise girls know what's going on, and I want in on it. These nails are so cute. I also saw these nails as well, and so I think I'm kind of just going to merge these two together and see what comes out of it. I recently got a set of neon gels, and so I'm going to be using these today, and I'm doing orange, which is really new for me. I feel like normally I go in like the pink area, but I don't know, the orange and blue, there's something about it that I just really, really love. I really cannot tell which orange I like better. I think this one's a little bit darker. Oh yeah, I definitely think this one. Okay, let's do this one. So this is C383 by Beetles, and I'm going to do 2 coats of this on all of my fingers. This orange is so different from me, but I really like it. The orange is, whoa! Oh my god. All right, the orange is all on and it's time for the airbrush. So I know that there are certain like airbrush paints that you can buy for this kind of thing, and I actually bought one recently and I really did not like it. So if you have better recommendations, let me know. For today, I'm just gonna be using the acetone and gel polish method. Basically pour acetone in at the top and then you take your polish and pour some of that in there and mix it up until it looks as pigmented as you want it to. My two issues with this method is that it uses a lot of product, and the second one being that I think this is what makes it hard to clean because the polish is a bit thicker. Anyways, we're here now, so let's get to it. The fumes can also get a little bit intense, so I like to wear a mask when I do this. You guys, I cannot make this up. I was gonna do a couple test sprays just to make sure everything was okay, and look at this. Oh. It's not spraying at all. I can't. I don't know what to do. I just got this and I've been cleaning it so well. This worked yesterday. I cleaned it yesterday and tested it after to make sure that it still worked, and it worked, and now it won't spray at all. Nothing. What am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, you guys, I fixed it. I fixed it! Oh my gosh, I literally just did surgery on this thing to make this work. Oh my gosh. I was really about to like have to rethink my entire nail set today. I told you, these stupid airbrushes. I cannot. I just spilled it everywhere. All right, let's get back to business. All right, guys, I am happy to say that it's working just how I needed it to. Okay, first hand is done, and we want to put that in before I mess it up and cry. All right. Time for the other hand. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna quickly clean this out and then put my other color in it, and then I'll get back to you once that's done. All right, now I'm going in with my blue. I want the blue to be more focused in the center, so I'm gonna get a little bit closer to my nail when using the airbrush. I was nervous we wouldn't get the airbrush to work, but I think it's safe to say that we got it. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding those little silver piercings on them. I'm gonna do it off camera because I'm running out of time. Wrapping up a 3 or 4 hour nail session into a 10-minute video is actually really difficult. Anyways, I'm gonna sculpt out my little piercings with my Mark Hart rhinestone glue and then paint over them with my You Shine In metallic paint in silver, and I'll get back to you when that's done. And just like that, they're done. This is such a different color scheme for me, but I really, really love them. Let me show you in the sunlight, hang on. They turned out so pretty. I'm obsessed. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun doing my nails again and chit-chatting and all the things, and there will definitely be more videos soon, obviously, and bye!